Boom, boom, boom. All right, hello everybody, and welcome to this evening's live race coverage on V-Cycling News. We're coming to you from Spa-Francochamps in Belgium, where we have another eCKD crit race. 37 riders currently on the line then. This is a 4-lap race, 28 kilometers, but each lap is quite punchy, around about 140 meters of climbing per lap. And some of that is actually pretty steep as well, so it's going to be challenging, but we're going to give it a good shot. We're about 10 seconds off from the start then. You can see the profile on the bottom there, that red section at the beginning. That is pretty steep, some 20% sections then, and away we go. Go, go, go! As Murray Walker used to say. Already the red and white eCKD shirts are swarming around. Swarming to the front. And there's plenty of them here. There's plenty of them over in the Tour de Alps as well. Plenty of racing going on RGT this week. We hit this fast downhill section then. Hi Owen, thanks for joining us. I have raced on this course a few times. And this section up through Eau Rouge, if you know your Grand Prix racing, really is challenging. Really need to keep the power on. Oh. So we've got Padball and Heiderdam. Heiderdam raced once already today. Oh. It doesn't really let off. It is a nasty course. Ah. So now it does drop down to a couple of percent. Ah. Yeah, Casper's very warmed up. He raced in the midday Tour de Alps slot. Here he is then, on the front, setting the pace. And there's the rest of us. Well, some of us in the chase group. You can see at the bottom of the screen, in the top corner, those white dots, absolutely littered along the course. Oh. Just playing around here. Oh, I got a new microphone stand yesterday. I'm just playing around with that a little bit in the background. That front group of three, already a 200-meter lead. Chase group of 7. Pedersen, Bering and back. The Danish contingent. And then Bergqvist, Alex Plager of RGT Racing, myself, and Lambert as well, who's back on the platform after a little while off. Ooh. It's a challenging course. There's not really anywhere to rest. Even the downhills are dangerous. Oh, I am certainly not warmed up. Jumped on the bike 2 minutes from the start. Had some dad duties to take care of. Right, now we've got to climb back up to the start finish line then. Oh no, I'm getting gapped. This is no fun. Ooh. Type 2 fun, eh? These Danes are very good at working together. There we can see Feldball pushing ahead of his compatriot Heiderdam. Oh. And I've Heiderdam. Feldball. They've got a gap over Klinsgaard in third. I'm trying to sit on Owen. That's better. Leveled out a bit now. Catch my breath. Be interesting to see if we can catch up on Klinsgaard. Those front two are away now. Klinsgaard's in no man's land. In between. There we go, there's Klinsgaard. The other two around the corner. Onto the downhill. He's sandwiched in the middle. Pretty much halfway between the two groups. You can only see him coming backwards at this point for this group. And then behind them is Alex Plager in 10th place. He's got a little bit of a lead over these two, Snuber and Brask. They're coming up to the line, 200 metres behind Plager. Vigneault on his own at the moment, unlucky 13th. Boricha, Kolvig, and Nicky Hogard, head of Matos. Hope you're watching again, Nicky. I know you're a regular, it's good to have you watching the stream. I hit that steep section. These guys are near the top of the double digit bit. There's Klinsgaard in the background. Oh, and then we are coming up onto Kingsguard then. Ah. Screaming for some single digit gradients. Oh. Any sort of draft saving, I'll take it. Oh. Kingsguard is holding us off. Oh. Ah. Oh. He's holding us at bay. He's doing a good job at the minute. He stretched it back out. Back up to 100 meters. That was down to 50. Oh. This group will have the advantage on the downhill though. They will get the bigger draft momentum. As they come over the top now. Start the descent on the rear side of the course. Chance for a bit of breath recovery. So behind that chase group, Pedersen has been dropped. Plager is about to be caught by Brask and Snaver. So they'll have a nice little group of 3 for this descent. They're trying to stay ahead of Vino, Kolvig, Tabotcha. But those groups are coming back together. We saw Kolvig, Matos and Hogard earlier. They've caught Tabotcha. They're about 15 meters behind Vino. So they aren't our leaders, but they are part of the chasing groups Here are the two leaders then. Rasmus Falkbull. I'm not sure if he's raced today already or not. Casper Heiderdam, he was in the Tour de Alps, the winner of the midday slot, in around about 36 minutes for 11 kilometers and almost 900 meters of climbing. Average gradient of 8%. A great effort for him to do that. And then come across to this race this evening and lead this race out from the front as well. As in the chase group. Bering has made a bit of an attack off the front on the downhill. You can see them just up ahead. Oh. On the right hand screen here. Follow this chase group. Those distances ahead are changing all the time on this undulating terrain. But there's Bering and Kingsgaard then, 30 meters ahead of our little chase group. And they're about to be reeled in. Kingsgaard it's just about caught then. Wonder how much those early efforts have taken out of him. As we get an attack in the chase group then, the pace is lifted. Oh. Challenging course the whole way around. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I do enjoy your company on these races. Please do get involved on the chat. Drop us a like or subscribe. We really do appreciate it. Hi Stuart. Thanks again for tuning in. Yep, good reminder. Have a drink. I will once we get back onto the start finish line. There we go, gradient hit 0 for the chase group. Yeah, I bet it's an amazing experience, Owen, to see the F1 and also to ride it on the bike. Oh. So I'm playing around with a bit of technology today. I've got a new capture card I got for my birthday at the weekend. That's allowing me to have a hardwired connection pull my iPad into my desktop. So that means the quality on this Chase Group camera is now better than when I was doing it over Wi-Fi. Also, it means it's more stable, and I'm using less Wi-Fi, which is good. So it frees it up for the mainstream. Thanks a lot, Owen. It was yesterday on Halloween. Right, I've got a pint of water here. I'm going to take Stuart's advice. It looks like Rasmus Foulball has launched ahead of Hayderdam. It looks like he may be having more trouble again. 0 watt per kilo output. If I spill water all over my keyboard. It looks like Hayderdam is in trouble again here. Usually he's got a very reliable connection. Looks like he's up and going again now. There's Hayderdam ahead of us. Once again, his power's down. Oh no, chain's off! Disaster for me. Recovered. Such a hard course. I would if I could talk. Oh, we're over the top. The organiser, the guy for planning back, is actually in this little group of 5. So at least he is suffering with me. Right, so there's our leader. Rasmus Falbo. So here's Lambert. He's behind our group. He was in this early group. Here's Pedersen. So he's been fought by Snaver, who's left Brask behind. Here's Brask further down the road. And here's Alex Plager from the RGT Racing team. He's been caught now by Matos, Vino. They've got just a little gap over Kolvik. Here he is. Working hard, there he is, just getting back into that little group before the downhill then. A bit further back, his earlier riding partner, Nicky Hogard, who with 1.5 laps to go has a big gap of 800 metres over this group here of Vega, Silvestre and Carter. We've got Lazar just behind. So Christian and Perlman just behind them will be battling out for the top 20. But here's Rasmus Falbo then on that climb at the rear of the track, making his way back up to the pit lane. No, I didn't organise the race, just the streaming. These are put on every week by the Danish e-cycling club. They mix it up each week. Some weeks it's a crit race. This is actually listed as a crit race, believe it or not. Some weeks it's part of one of the classics routes. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the other races. They also do a long race Saturday mornings. There's Rasmus Falbo there. Laps the back marker of Bering and back. Attack out of this chase group then. Here they are. Oh. I'm starting to suffer. This wrist leaves me behind. Vincegaard goes across. And now I'm riding in no man's land. It's a race circuit. I'm not sure it's a circuit race. No, unfortunately not, Stuart. I've managed to... Well, I changed the battery. I think I fixed it for Swift. I was rushing it today. Not connected. Get this camera out of the trees. So back has been distanced by these three. I don't think they're going to catch Rasmus Valborg on this last lap, but they are fighting it out for the podium. I come up past Fleming. He jumps on my wheel. Oh. So we're battling it for fifth. These three on the left. They're battling for the podium. Cheers, Owen. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good evening. Right, one lap to go. Bit of cat and mouse already between me and Fleming then, by the looks of it. Get some more fluids on. There are three podium contenders on the downhill section. Coming up to Eau Rouge. Me and Fleming on our way down still. Really difficult to get the timing right. You want to try and get that slingshot effect. These gear changes in the right place. Get that cadence working. This long double-digit section. Really does drain you. Oh, that was a nasty creak. Oh. Oh. Doing better than Daddy right now. Oh. These three at the front then, really slugging it out. They're still sticking together at the moment. As they hit the main descent. Right, I'm on the descent. That's for a quick breather. Got to try and keep that speed up. Managed to build up a little bit of a gap over Fleming then. Managed to drop him on that last uphill. Oh no, I'm on a little uphill now. Whoa! My bike handlebar squeaking. Good. Actually lost just a bit of momentum there. Over that little area that eased up. That was a little breather. Back up to 40 miles an hour, 66 kilometers an hour then. And about 7 or 8 minutes of racing left for me. Here's our leader, Rasmus Feldbull, 1.3 kilometers up the road from me, and at the start of the climb up to the start finish line he's got 1.7 kilometers to go. He's got a 650 meter lead. He's not going to get caught unless he has a catastrophe, mechanical or technical. Tell you what, I'm worried about mechanical, the way my handlebars are sounding. See Fleming behind me, putting in a big effort trying to catch. Trying to push me all the way. He's gained a bit of distance on me there. I'm hoping that was one last swing of the bat for Fleming. I'm sure he'll push me all the way to the line. There's Rasmus here then, in a world of his own, with 1 kilometer to go. But just behind it's Bering. He's leading from Berkvist and Kingsguard. So he's coming on to the flat section then. Around the last couple of bends. And there it is. There's the finish line. Well done to Rasmus Falbo. Going to take a convincing win. In 46 minutes, 10 seconds. And Boeing here did very well to close that gap down. They're going to come across in second. 20 seconds behind Falbo. And about 100 metres ahead of this man, Kingsgaard, who will take bronze. And a good race here by Marcus Bergqvist. He's going to take 4th place. All of them under the 47-minute mark then. So behind me, here's Fleming back. You can just see me up the road. But I'm onto the flat stuff. We've got a 160 metre lead, 360 metres to go. So I go around that corner, out of sight, and I'm onto the home straight. There's the finish line, 250 metres. So back in 6th. Lambert here will take 7th. Pedersen, he's got a 37 metre lead. There's Snaver just behind him, there we go. And then Kolvig and Brass fighting it out for the top 10. Oh. So that camera on the left is going to take me back to me. Oh. So there I am on the right hand side in the chase group. 5th in the end, I'm happy with that. Managed to hold off Fleming at the end there. He did come back with a bit of an effort. Well done, Fleming. But well done to our top 3, Rasmus Falbo, taking the win then. 46 minutes, 10 seconds. 4.43 average. Klaus Bering in second, 20 seconds back. And then Mads Trinkard, Matthias Bergqvist. And there's me, Mike Lister. You can see there the difference in watts per kilos at power output. I was really making the most of the downhills at 353. Falbo 2 minutes ahead of me, and it shows with that extra watt per kilo. Really pushing it the whole way around. A nice view of the scenery on the left there, aren't we? So, unfortunately my webcam has packed in, so I'm not able to bring up my usual end screen. I think it might be a while before some of our other riders finish. That was a challenging course. But it was Fleming back in 6th, Lambert in 7th, Pedersen in 8th, Snaver in 9th. still waiting for 10th place. Well guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. Hopefully I'll be back on the webcam very soon. Hopefully you enjoyed it with the two screens and the extra quality today. Thanks a lot for tuning in. That was a good hard race, nice solid workout. I will catch you all again soon. Have a good evening and get riding on RGT.